Okay, so we take a look at these sort of three swings here. Look, we've got the left-hand one was kind of your before position where we're getting those sort of skide shots and hard pulls or potential slices. For me, that ball position, as we said, a little bit far forward, causing your shoulders now to get a bit open and get you basically leaning on your left side. Now, if you did this with sort of 7-iron, 5-iron, maybe into hybrid 3-wood, shot would probably be okay because you're going to be coming down a slightly steeper angle of attack. Not the end of the world when you've got the ball on the ground. When that ball's up on a T-peg, if we come down too steep and across the ball, it's going to result in basically 3 shots. You'll get a low smother left, a big slice or pull, or that really high skide shot up in the air. So we're going to try and focus on now from this, getting that spine angle into position behind the golf ball, and obviously working with that training aid that we tried on the right hand one there. We can see, get the sensation your arms are kind of a bit more width on the way back here as we get a nice good turn, and then through the ball, keeping our head behind and releasing our arms through like so. So this would be kind of an ideal position. If we see kind of where you are here now, that for me is a bigger turn compared to this one here, where the club's gone. Club's not going through your head. This one, the club is going through your head, so there's more movement there in that backswing. That was something we mentioned in the videos you sent me from the practice ground when you weren't really turning your hips quite as much. There's more hip turn on this right hand one as we then come back to the golf ball, getting your arms to release. Your glove hand now is a little bit less visible, or a little bit less sort of showing compared to this one here now where you sort of come through. For me, there's a lot more sort of glove hand here, the elbow sort of pulling a bit across and the arms are nowhere near yet. And it's going to take a bit of practice obviously in this position as we want to see. So, and you can see on this right hand one, even though you've got that stick in position, your right arm, this is where people often get the mistake with keeping their left arm straight. Your right arm there is most definitely straight, but we can kind of see the curvature there of your left arm. It kind of goes down here and into position just so both hands can stay on the golf club. If your left arm was straight here now, your right arm wouldn't be able to reach the stick or the club in itself. So we're not trying to keep the arms straight when we come to the impact, just trying to make sure our arms, we said, shake hands to target, so that feeling kind of releasing the hand there, getting your arms in position here now and squaring up the club face. And once you saw that ball kind of going more right to left in the air, the confidence to start the ball, what felt to you way to the right using the head cover, started to increase. It will take a bit of practice, obviously. It's not going to be a click the fingers and off we go, but it's going to go sort of a rewiring of the brain to think, well, okay, with this club now I can swing it correctly, the club face will come back square, I'm now going to make the golf ball more right to left or certainly straighter, therefore the trust to start the ball more on target will start becoming more and more easier to do, as opposed to at the moment you've still got that fear of cutting it left to right. So what do? You just start the ball left to target, hoping that you start it far enough left to stop slicing too far to the right. But with the drive, as we said, that's going to cause those sort of variety of shots, that low smother, the sky shot, or that sort of cut slice off to the right. So work on that handshake into target movement. Again, if you get one of these training aids, they are going to be very sort of useful if you want to try and find one. If you can't find it as easily, let me know. I'll send the link over to you, Luke, if you want to. So hope that makes sense. Any questions, buddy, obviously give me a shout, and I'll see you next lesson. Cheers, mate.